What's good with y'all, man? We're going to jump into these post-game reactions from the Miami Heat versus Portland Trailblazers game. See what these niggas talking about. All right, let's jump into this, man.
Terry, you played your best basketball of the night in the fourth quarter. How good did it feel to be back? How good did it feel to...
Man, that nigga flexed on him. He had to get back.
Man, I've been anxious since All-Star break to get back with these guys. These guys are special, and everybody play hard. So, just definitely want to be a part of that. But, I'm finally back healthy, and I'm glad that we got this win tonight.
Terry, give everybody a little bit of the work that you had to put in over the course of the All-Star.
Miami Heat organization this, training staff that, because I know we only got the best. And that's something that players always praise after they get injured. They always praise the training staff and all that good shit.
Our break, 2-3 workouts or rehabs a day. Tell everybody about what you had to do.
Yeah, facts. It was no...
This man got that smile on his face like he about to tell us some shit. He was like, yeah, that shit way easy.
Workouts or rehabs a day. Tell everybody about what you had to do.
Yeah, facts. It was no vacation for me. It was trying to get my leg right, but that's the most important thing. Making sure my body's straight. And these guys do a great job. The medical staff do a great job, and they got me back right. So hopefully we can stay healthy for the rest of the season.
Like, Miami Heat don't fuck off. First of all, we try to make sure we ain't finesse ourselves, because although there's a physical, after you trade players and shit, they do physicals, they go to the doctors, they get checked out to make sure everything's everything. But it's like, damn, nigga, was your knee fragile and we missed that shit? But nah, he good, and then we're gonna make sure he stay good now. Now we know where that spot at, that weakness at type shit.
Terry, this is enjoyable for us. Our first chance to visit with you since the trade that brought you in from Charlotte. How good does it feel to be with the Heat? How well do you feel?
He loves it here.
After a few weeks.
Fuck.
Heat culture is nothing like it. I think everybody can say that. I've been ready to get over here for a while. I'm glad it finally happened. So, we just looking.
That boy wanted to be a Heat.
Try to take it game by game.
What's been the biggest challenge for you, Terry? I mean, you're a guy who's been averaging over 20 points a game this season in Charlotte. Used to have the ball in your hands a lot and making plays. What's been the biggest challenge for you, trying to come in and get acclimated here, deep into the season?
Just understanding, going from losing to winning, man. You just gotta whatever you gotta do to get over that hump to win.
Into the season.
Just understanding, going from losing to winning, man. You just gotta whatever you gotta do to get over that hump to win. I'm all for it. I don't care if I gotta play in the dunker every night. If I gotta set screens, I'm all about winning. And I think that's why they brought me here. So, I'm happy to be a part of it.
Terry, last question for you. The Heat have now won 9 of the last 11 games, 6 in a row on the road. What is going so well for the team right now?
Something good about being hot at the right time, and I think we all understand that. This is a great time of basketball, great time of the year, and we feel like we can beat anybody. And, like I said, we're just going to take a game by game and see what happens later on.
Like, something special is about to happen, bro, and y'all don't even know it, bro. I feel bad for whoever...
Consecutive nights crank the defense to a different level.
What you talking about,
what
boy?
was the way that you guys performed defensively, really the entire second half tonight.
Yeah, I thought it started on the ball. Guys like Caleb, Terry, DeLon, Jimmy, obviously, that did just a really good job just being disruptive. And, when we have that line of defense, doing what they do best, it makes it easier on everybody else.
It seems like an easy thought that you guys can focus on a 24-hour period, but your bodies have something to say about that when you're playing 2 games. It was a wonderful accomplishment before the break. I imagine it feels equally satisfying here to be able to get these 2 wins.
Yeah, I mean, back-to-backs are tough. It's always a great win, no matter if you can get it, no matter who you're playing. And we were fortunate to get a nice influx of energy of guys that didn't play yesterday for whatever reason. So that helped for sure.
And I said that shit, bro. The niggas getting suspended and the niggas that wasn't able to play for whatever they wasn't able to play yesterday was able to play today. So the back-to-back really didn't affect us as much as it would have. Let's say Terry was healthy and he played yesterday. Let's say Jimmy wasn't suspended and he played yesterday. Let's say Jovic wasn't suspended and he played yesterday. Duncan Robinson played yesterday. You could tell by his demeanor and how he's looking right now. He's tired. He's a little out of it. But like I said yesterday, even though he played yesterday, he went like 1 for 9 from the field or whatever. So tired or not, I got to come into this game and redeem myself. And he did that a little bit, you feel me? So that's just like shout out to getting suspended and having enough for the following game, and then for it being a back-to-back, coming in and taking over and winning the game. Like, it's like Heat culture at its finest right there.
Just came back.
Yeah, it was just really no vacation for the break. Just, just trying to get back, putting 2-3 days. 2-3 days, at a time.
So you got on a pin hat.
Feel good, and, credits to the medical staff. They do a great job of just making sure I got back and making sure I'm really, fully healthy before we get out there. We ain't want to rush nothing, but, I'm happy to be back for sure. So hopefully we can just stay healthy for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
It's got to be at least some knock on wood stuff so you can get to that, because even though you guys are getting really nice results here down the stretch with guys coming in and out, there's still some melding to do, right?
Yeah, for sure. You can't really control.
It don't matter how good it seemed like we're playing right now and how much games we're winning or whatever. We're not at full form. We're still playing mediocre basketball. That's what's scary about it. We're still fucking playing mediocre basketball and winning. Imagine when everybody's at their full capabilities and doing everything that they're supposed to do, and everything falls together and everything's like, bro.
Control, injuries, but just try to hope for the best.
You can't control injuries. Let me run that back for y'all.
Yeah, for sure. You can't really control, injuries, but just try to hope for the best. And if we stay healthy, we hot right now, and we hot at the right time. Hopefully we can keep it going. But that's the most important thing. Just taking it game by game and trying to stay healthy.
Started a little uneven for you in the first quarter, getting your legs after being away for 2 weeks. But what got you in the rhythm that all of a sudden by the end you look across the board, you've just sort of contributed a little of everything?
I got this for you, bro. I answer this for you, bro. What got me in my rhythm was when that fuck nigga got that little score on me where he like, you know what I mean? And then he tried to flex on me like I was some lil nigga. But I had to let him know, nigga, I'm Terry Rozier, man. It's scary hours over here. They call me Scary Terry, nigga, for a reason, nigga. I could get like that, bro. Let me show you a few of my moves, nigga. And then I killed them niggas in the fourth type shit, man. You feel me?
Just looking down to my teammates and my coaches, just even when I wouldn't say doubt, but, maybe I might get, mad about a little something, but, they always got my back, always reminding me who I am. So,
you Scary Terry, nigga.
The first quarter, but these guys always picking me up, so it's easy to get back. Playing at the first quarter, but these guys remind me who I am. So it didn't go as planned at the first quarter, but these guys always picking me up, so it's easy to get back. To how you how you usually play. So credit to them, credit to my guys.
Terry, you're a very selfless
This
guy.
nigga loves it if I say credit to my guys.
To play aggressive.
My guys says.
Times at Charlotte and other parts of your career, but not wanting to step on toes. Is that something you thought about during the 2 weeks off in terms of how you wanted to approach it?
Hold on.
Yeah, man, for sure.
I'm gonna back it up though. I keep hearing this. I don't want to step on toes shit. Yo, Terry, bro, you're probably not gonna see my video, bro. I probably average like 20 to 40. I just hit 100 to 200 not too long ago, but I averaged 20 to 40 views a video. I would hope they're all Miami Heat not players, but fans and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I hope you see my shit, bro. You helping us win. As long as whatever you're doing is helping us win, bro, you don't have to worry about stepping on no toes, bro. If you have that shot, take that shot. If you got that layup, take that layup. You don't have to edge yourself out into a pass so you could try to be the unselfish nigga. Just play your brand of basketball. Just hoop. That's all we need from you, bro.
Sure.
That's something you thought about during the 2 times at Charlotte and other parts of your career, but not wanting to step on toes. Is that something you thought about during the 2 weeks off in terms of how you wanted to approach it?
Yeah, man, for sure. You know, just not trying to do too much, but you got guys over here screaming at me, telling me I need to shoot the ball. So
exactly, bro. Talking about something you're not trying to do too much, nigga. Do too much, nigga. Do too much, nigga. We brought you here so you can be Scary Terry, nigga. It ain't got scary yet, nigga. It's just been Terry. It needs to get scary, bro.
You know, just trying to figure out, but you know, wins. That's all we really care about. I think we all share that in this locker room. We all want wins at the end of the day. So as long as we winning, you know, we'll figure it out, and we're trying to go as far as possible.
What's it like for you coming from Charlotte to this kind of sustained winning with the team now?
Duh, nigga.
9 wins in the
We don't reward losing over here.
Road winning streak. I mean, I got a feeling in Charlotte you might not have seen that coming at all this year.
Nothing about Charlotte no more, man.
Right, so that's fine.
You trying to set me up?
Yo, what happened after the last time? Because I know the last time he said something about, like, basically saying Charlotte, they be losing over there, and you kind of get used to that. Now, and then when you come to Miami, it's all about winning. He said something around dumb lines. I need to find out what was said and why he don't want to speak on Charlotte no more. Hey, yo.
Might not have seen that coming at all this year.
Nothing about Charlotte no more, man.
Right, so that's fine.
You trying to set me up?
Let me rephrase.
You trying to set me up? I got love for Charlotte, man. I got love for Charlotte.
To have this type of sustain.
They try to set him up to make them sound like losers. But they are. It's facts, though. It's like, if it's Charlotte fans or the team or anybody that's getting mad at him, bro, you can't get mad at him for pointing out the facts, bro. He was over there where losing was normal. You lost the game, oh, well, so be it. We'll try to get him again next time. Oh, we lose next time, oh, we'll try to get him next time. Oh, we lose that time too? Fuck it, we'll try to get him next time. Oh, we finally got to win. Oh, next game, lose. Like, when you come to Miami, lose, we trying to figure out what we did wrong and how we gonna fix it for the next game. And then we're gonna get our W, but we don't reward losing, bro. We're winners.
All this year.
Nothing about Charlotte no more, man.
Right, so that's fine.
You trying to set me up?
Let me rephrase.
You trying to set me up? I got love for Charlotte, man. I got love for Charlotte.
To have this type of sustained success this season.
Oh, you know, it's huge, man. It's huge. We talking about we gonna get hot at the right time, so you know, just trying to look not too far down, but you know, just trying to move forward, not really looking back. But Charlotte was a time, and that's over with now. So you know, moving forward.
Terry, since it's the first time
that boy was with the bums.
Was there a period where you were really worried it could have been serious because it looked bad at the time against Boston?
Well, I mean, just up until I got my MRI, I thought it was pretty serious, the burning and stuff like that. But you know, like I said, credit goes to the medical staff for just making sure I stay on top of it and helping me tremendously get through this. So you know, I feel good, and hopefully, like I said, we can just stay healthy for the rest of the season.
Thanks so much.
No, it's
Jimmy,
basketball on the yard.
The Butler.
No, it's
Not gonna lie, bro. I got bad teeth. Like, my teeth ain't the best, bro. Type shit. But, nigga, you having, nigga. You having money on. Then again, you playing basketball, you get hit in the face every now and then. You don't want to go get new teeth, some veneers, and then get them shits popped out. So maybe after you retire, you get them fixed. But then at that point, it'd probably be like, I just keep my ugly ass teeth. But Jimmy, bro, I don't know about them teeth. Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Basketball on the yard. You know what I mean?
Wait.
It's a bit different than playing basketball on the yard.
This thing says definitely different than playing.
It's a bit different than playing basketball on the yard.
This nigga making a prison joke from being suspended.
It feels good to be back with my guys, compete, help get a dub, and keep going what we've been doing. So we got another one coming up soon, and I think we all want that one.
Yes, I want to beat the fuck out of the Denver Nuggets, bro. But it's like, we all want that one, bro. We ain't beat Denver in I don't know how fucking long, bro. I want that one. So y'all better want it just as bad, bro. I normally wouldn't care if we lost the following game after that again. We just got to make sure we get back on track. But we can't lose that game, bro. We can't, bro. We got to win that game, bro. I'm not trying to lose to Denver again.
Take us to the third quarter. You really put your fingerprints on that quarter, and at the same time, entirely the defense changed as well.
Man, being a ball hawk, I don't think I dove on the floor.
It's changed as well. Man.
What are you talking about?
Fingerprints on that quarter, and at the same take us to the third quarter. You really put your fingerprints on that quarter, and at the same time, entirely the defense changed as well.
Man, being a ball hawk, I don't think I dove on the floor, but getting my hand on the loose balls, getting up there, getting rebounds, getting out into the open floor, making sure everybody was touching the ball. That's my job. It's everybody's job on this roster, and I think we really showcased that in the third quarter and got back in this game.
Jimmy, the speed and change of pace that Terry delivers, I mean, sometimes you inbound it within 3 seconds. He's on the other side of the court ready to initiate a play. What's it like playing with someone who delivers that kind of pace?
It's good, and we want him to continually be that. Go out there, be aggressive.
Get comfortable, nigga.
Shots that you work on. We need him to shoot those shots. We need him to get up as many attempts as possible. And when he sees a couple go in, he's very, very ignitable, and he'll catch fire. And he'll end up making 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row.
You guys moved into 5th in the East tonight. I know it's just things are changing. It's going to be changing. But what's that like based on where you were?
Number 5 seed.
And the unevenness, how good does it feel that you've righted yourself to this degree?
We always been all right.
like, what y'all talking about, bruh? We up, bro. As long as we're in the playoffs, be worried, nigga. Cause bro, the goal's to make the playoffs. The goal ain't to be number 1 seed, the best team in the East or West, nigga. We wasn't number 1 seed last year, but we got the Eastern Conference Championship, so we wasn't considered the best team in the East last year because we wasn't the number 1 seed. But that trophy says we was the best team in the fucking East last year, being a number 8 seed, a playing team. So that shit doesn't matter. Playoff standings don't fucking matter, bro. And I believe that.
We don't care where we at. We just need to get in there.
We just need to get in there.
To win. I think whenever you win, everything will take care of itself. But we're gonna be fine no matter what.
No matter what, bro. I love it.
More significant than a regular season game in light of the finals?
Not at all. They're a really good team at home at that. Yes, we realize what happened to us last year in the finals against them. But got to let that go because we're trying to make it there again, as are they. So
we got to figure out how to beat them.
Get my massage, get my feet done tomorrow. Me and Lissac might go get a facial, and then we'll show up and ready.
Talking about Jovic? I'm dead. Erik Spoelstra yapped me away.
Offensive rebounds, still found a way. Does this count as winning in the mud or something a little different?
Yeah, it was definitely a challenging, start to the game.
Nah, them niggas came out, punched us in the face.
Response, particularly in the second half. You could clearly see that we were a little bit in the mud. Our guys expended a great deal of energy, emotional, physical, spiritual, everything last night. That's not an excuse. It's just that's part of it, and that's fine. But then to show the necessary grit and mental toughness to find a way in the second half. We were much better. We started out, obviously, the third quarter, erasing the 10-point deficit, and then, a lot of great defensive efforts, particularly in that fourth quarter. And then we just kind of tried to slow this thing in the mud. We were playing a lot out of Jimmy and Bam in the post, and they were able to produce. It was definitely great to have Jimmy and T. Rowe back, and Nico. T. Rowe and Jimmy, were really good in that second half, and Jimmy just really kind of controlled things in that third quarter. Beginning of the fourth quarter, we were able to play out of his actions. He was able to slow the game down. And then T. Rowe got in a better rhythm. I think in the first half he was a little bit out of rhythm, and that's to be expected when you've been out, a little bit of time. But he responded in a good way.
On
on Rozier, one thing he said is that he's not going to shoot a lot of pull-up threes as he did in Charlotte. He doesn't want to step on toes. Have you told him to be himself?
I need to know too.
But look, he doesn't have to overthink it. Like, we just need, more time together. Everybody wants him to be him. So, yeah, he can shoot some pull-up threes. His head coach wants that. His teammates want that. We'll figure it out. But we're definitely better when he's aggressive and he's in attack mode. We also like it when he's putting pressure on the rim and making the appropriate plays. All that will get better. He was already in a great groove, before the injury. You could see the possibilities, and we'll get him back there. But in the meantime, we just have to figure out, how to win games, and that's what the head coach was encouraged by tonight about. Is is ugly at times, but learning how to win is a talent in this league, and we were able to do that tonight.
W answer.
You had this happen. I apologize if you touched on this, but you had this happen before the break, where you had a laser focus on those two games back to back before you take the break, and then you had to have it again here. How nice was it that they answered that particular call?
Yeah, you can feel that the group is sensing an opportunity, right now.
Locked in.
We have a bunch of competitors in our locker room, so I think, as things out of the break start to really become about, competing against teams that are fighting for playoff positioning, it just makes things come alive. If you're a competitor, it's not that we're obsessed looking at the standings, but we're all human. We're competitors. We look at the standings, and I think that's all good, for the league, and it's good for our team. It's good for the players. You're competing for something before you get to the playoffs, and we have a few moving parts, but again, like I said, you can still figure out what your identity is, commit to that. We've been defending way more consistently, and then ultimately just figure out how to win games.
Duncan was on a roll the previous 3 games before last night, compensated with the assists. But today it seemed like his threes were really needed. When you needed jolts, he was the guy who stepped up. Your thoughts on him getting back to that and how important that is for your team?
Yeah, I think that shows the versatility and development of his game, that he was able to make the read of this game was different than last game. They were really taking him off the three-point line, and the playmaking was essential for us last night. With Jimmy and Bam, we were trying to slow the game out and playing it out of their post-ups. He was the recipient of a lot of those actions. Last night, the passing was necessary. Tonight, the passing was leading to some turnovers. So we were just telling him, hey, just shoot the ball, keep it simple. And he did that, and, he can do both, be the ending of a play when it's created by, one of your guys, or like last night when we needed, he could play make. And that's a development of his game.
Going back to Terry and just his speed that he adds. I mean, there were so many times you'd look up and he had the ball across midcourt into the first 3 seconds of the shot clock. What does that do when he's pushing, even if the entire possession is not pushing?
I love his motor, and I think that's going to get better. Right before he got
it's gonna get better.
hurt, the motor was already getting to where we wanted it to, and he has that speed. He has the quick twitch, and he has an ability to break the defense down, or at least get a defense to kind of overreact. And when you have multiple guys that are weapons like that, it's just good for your offense. And I also just really respect how much time he put into this to be able to get back and kind of fast track this. It was all-star break when everybody else was off, and he was doing 3-a-days, just to hopefully give him a chance to be ready earlier. And he passed the protocols, and that happened, and it's a credit to his work ethic.
It's up to some.
You know how locked in you got to be? You know how many other players in the league would have been at All-Star Weekend hopping on the boot, just like fuck it. I like that. I like that out of you, Terry Rozier. You locked in, bro. You're locked in.
Number for DeLon this year, like 94 assists, 11 turnovers, 4 and none tonight. How much do you value the sure-handedness of his game?
Yeah, it doesn't take like a rocket scientist to figure out like this guy kind of fits how we play. He fits our personality. He's a veteran player. He's until the last 2 or 3 weeks, he was in a rotation, so he was in shape. He was in rhythm. He's played in a lot of different systems. He's a smart, winning player. He fits right in, and because of the injuries we've had, it's also a position of need, and we're just super grateful that we were able to acquire him, and it's also a familiar guy. It feels like he's family. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Your 2024 NBA champions.
Gave you all of me, so what's left inside? You'll live with me, girl. Bring me back to life. Right off on top of Miami, I guess she robbing thick. Out of the butt.